Okay, this is Kyle with Kyle's Tax and Professional Services. Tonight I'm going to talk a little bit more about that Social Security tax I was talking about the other day. I know you can't really see me, but I'm going to cook at the same time because some of you might enjoy that also. Thing about it is the way it works is you pay your quarterlies, or no matter how it turns out, you do your self-employment tax at the end of the year, it's like you're paying 15.3%. That's what it is on the Schedule SC. Now, although you do get a credit for adjusted gross income, which means it's from total income to arrive at adjusted gross income for half that amount. But the fact is you're still paying approximately 12.9%, and the only part that's going in on your behalf is 7.65. That's the benefit of becoming an S Corp. With an S Corp, what you get to do is you pay in the 15.3%. I've had a lot of people ask me this. I still pay 15.3%. I'm not saving 7.65% at all. But you are. Because you pay in 15.3, 7.65% of that goes from your paycheck, because you're now issuing yourself a paycheck, and the other 7.65% is deducted on your corporate income tax return, your S Corp return, as well as the unemployment insurance you have to pay federal and state and all that good stuff. So becoming an S Corporation is really a good thing to do. So I'm focusing on this mainly for Uber drivers and Lyft drivers, and basically, I mean, you need to have an income of probably $50,000 to $60,000 or more for it to be beneficial. If you're just a part-time Uber driver or something, it's not really worth it. But if you're doing it all the time, it's well worth it. And part of it too is the reason that they're allowed to do that. Like, say for instance you work for Domino's Pizza and you deliver, they can't make you a subcontractor. They have to make you an employed individual because, one, you're solely dependent on them for your income, even though you are driving your own vehicle. That's why they're allowed to do it with a wage. And with that, then you're only paying the 7.65%. Now, when you're self-employed, like with Uber or Lyft or Uber Eats or any of that, not only are you driving your own vehicle, but also you're working for you're working for a lot of different people, all the passengers. And then as far as restaurants, several different restaurants, so you legally can be self-employed. Now with that, you do get to write off all your expenses dollar for dollar, which is really nice and helps a lot. But the thing of it is, you can do all that and still only pay 7.65%. S Corp returns are easy. The election's really easy. Getting your business license, getting your EIN with the state, all of that is really super easy stuff to do. Matter of fact, that's part of my full accounting package. Is you come to me as a new business or an Uber driver or whatever, and you just want me to take care of everything for you, I'll do it for probably $50 a month. It comes to about $300 a year. It's a real simple process. I mean, doing the payroll is a real simple process. Keeping up the books is a real simple process. Doing an S Corp return, it's no different than doing a Schedule C, except for it's a separate entity and it's a separate return, but it's still passed through and all the income goes to your personal return. So anyways, back to the chicken. So I got some garlic going here. I should have had it heated up a little bit more. Now I'm going to grab some garlic and some onion, some ground fennel. I'm going to make some chicken Alfredo. I know I eat that a lot, but that's because I love making my own pasta, for one. It's super easy, and it's delicious, and you can buy a big old package of chicken thighs at King Soopers right now for $5. You can't beat that. So here I'm going to ground up a little fennel. Once I plug my thing in, it's plugged. What's the deal here? Uh-oh. There we go. Ground fennel is so good on the chicken. So I have some garlic in there that's kind of heating up. Thought better put the garlic in when the oil's a little hotter. It extracts the flavor better, but. So anyways, we have some fennel. I'm gonna save some too, I'll throw it right in my pasta. So I'm just gonna grab some of that, sprinkle my chicken a little bit.
Now, part of the reason this thing with my new ad campaign is, yeah, I do kind of need a little money for survival, but it's a startup of a new service. It's a whole new kind of thing. It's just full service accounting. It's taking care of all your needs. It's you just completely getting to stay away from all of it. You don't have to go get your books from the bookkeeper and take it to the accountant. I kind of look at it this way. When I'm doing tax returns, I know exactly where I want all the numbers to go. So why isn't it not me doing the books? It only makes sense. So that's why I decided that no matter what, I was going to make this work. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do income tax, bookkeeping, S-corp elections, partnership elections, anything that you need to have done, I can do. As far as negotiations, I'm studying for my EA right now, and as soon as I can do that, I can do the actual negotiating. But as of right now, I can still go back 15 years and get 15 years worth of taxes done in a few hours. And I can get your transcripts same day. So, I mean, and that's the first thing that the IRS is going to want from you if you need to get into some kind of negotiations. They're going to want you to get all your tax returns done. Well, that I can do for you. 9 times out of 10, that'll solve the issue. But, I mean, you know, if you're insistent on going out and giving somebody $1,800 to have them tell you the same thing that I'm telling you right now, go ahead. But really, honestly, you're better off to come to me, give me about $300, I'll do 10 years, no problem, done deal. From there, chances are your situation is pretty much going to straighten itself out. The IRS is very easy to work with. I know everybody seems to think that they're this nightmare. It's not the case. They want to have things settled as much as we do. So, just so you know. And, so I got the chicken going. I don't think I should really be making my videos too much longer than this. So the chicken's going, I've talked a little bit about S-corp returns. The election's really easy. All of that's free. Everything that I do is free as long as you pay me that one simple amount every year, which is going to range anywhere from $300 to $1,200. That's it. No more paying the accountant, the bookkeeper, and the the secretary, and whatever it is. No, you just pay me, I do it, it's done. That's how simple it really is. As far as my campaign's going, any dollar amount will get you a free tax return for this year. Once I have the donation, I have your name, I'll put you into my Pro Series database, you're set for a free return. So, I hope some people will back me up. I'm kind of running short on cash. I'm going to keep working on doing these videos. I'm going to cook more food. And if you watch Facebook, I'll take you through the process of actually making the pasta later and show you a finished dish. Anyways, thanks a lot for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.